Here we are on the One Piece Treasure Cruise subreddit Discord. Okay, so we have Luffy right here. Let's have a look. We're live on stream, still recording. Where's the chat? There it is. There's the chat. There's the chat. All right, let's have a look at what these characters do. So Luffy is a quick fighter free spirit character. Boost the attack of quick, free spirit, and fighter characters by 5x, 1.3 health. Boost the rate of recovery slots appearing, make them beneficial, and if you hit a perfect with a recovery slot, you consume them. Like, that's a good captain effect, dude. That's a good captain effect. Nothing really about that that's bad. I love the fact that he's both color and a class captain. I'm so happy they didn't go down the route of just OP rainbow bullshit. I actually really like this captain effect. Special, 300 times his attack and typeless damage to all enemies. That's huge, by the way. Like, if we just bring the calculator up real quick, it's 300, and then let's say he has like 2200 attack, which he's probably going to have. 660,000 AoE, that's crazy. And he does damage, which means that you can add additional supports on top, which is good. But he boosts the attack of quick, free spirit, and fighter characters by 2.75 times for 1 turn. Boost base character's attack for 1 turn, depending on the number of recovery slots you've consumed before you launch the special. So this is for all characters, by the way. You get 100 additional base attack for each recovery slot consumed up to a base of 1000. So, oh man, like, dude, oh, imagine support Sabo in this guy. Oh my god, dude, support Sabo. So you get like plus 2000. No, it'd be like plus 1000 and then the support procs, right? So, you know, you could be in a situation where, let's go with that situation before, right? You'd have like 2200. And then you add plus 1000 from his special, and then the support activates, giving you 4800 base attack. Like, holy shit, dude. Okay. Alright, so that's great. And his super type requires one of the Straw Hats, including Imbe. I don't know who Imbe is, but, you know, Imbe is Imbe. And his support effect, or super type effect, is reduce quick, free spirit, and fighter characters cooldown by 1. Which is good, because you can use that to get around special reverse mechanics. And then it gives you a 1.0 chain boost for 1 turn, and then get super quick. It's good. It's good. So with this unit alone, you can get a chain boost, you can get an attack boost, and you can get a base attack boost. He's good, right? Last tap function. So this is the new mechanic, and dude, this is cool because it has its own animation. It's so sick. Converts own slot, including block, into a Wano slot. I love that. So he gives you a Wano slot and boosts own base attack by 1000 for 1 turn. I don't know how this is going to work. Like, does this, how does this work? So, do you get this effect as soon as you reach the final stage, or do you have to do 1 turn of attacks, and then you get this on the turn after? Is that how it works? Because it's really weird. It's really weird. Last attack in the turn. How does that work calculation-wise? So, you do your burst turn, and then as you're doing your attack, it's like, oh, hold on a second. Here's your 1-0 slot, here's your additional base attack, and then off you go. I assume that's probably how it works, right? I guess so. It's good. I like it. He's just unga bunga, do more damage. Not much utility. It's just all about doing damage, right? But he's a Luffy unit. Luffy has good supports, so that's something. And he's a quick unit, and it's another really powerful quick unit at that. I like him. I think he's really strong. I'm a big fan. I think Luffy's good. But let's have a look at the next character, who is Kid. So I've been seeing a lot of people in the chat say that Kid's the best one, so let's have a look. So Kid gives you -3 cooldown at the start of the fight. That's already insane. Boost the attack of striker and driven characters by 5x. That's good. I mean, more driven support. That's exactly what we need, chat. More driven support. HP by 1.3, and when HP is below 50%, reduce damage received by 50. Oh, wait, hang on. No, that's not right. Like, literally... Okay, people can't read. It's like literally... It's 25%. Okay. That's good. That's a good captain effect. As I said, you know, strength units getting more support's good. Driven units getting more support, insane. Striker, I haven't had a good unit release in a long time, so I'm happy for Striker to get that. Special. Okay, so on special activation, when HP is 51% or above... Set own cooldown to max. Okay, so that was the difference there. Oh, so this kind of makes sense for Shinobu, the latest arena unit to come out. This makes sense for this. Okay. And then reduces crew's HP by 50% and deal 100 times to all damage, 100 times attack to all enemies that will ignore damage negating ability barriers, blah, blah, blah. This is interesting. I don't know how I feel about this so far. This is like, okay, like whatever. Boost attack of striker, driven, and strength units by 2.5. Well, I guess technically if you think about it, it's like basically double special activation, so long as you're above 50%. If there's an attack boost already active, boost... Ah, I see. If there's an attack boost already active, boost the orbs of Strength Striker and Driven by 2.5. If there's an attack and an orb boost active, boost the color of... Oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay. I see how this works now. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Right, this brings me a lot of vibes to the treasure map kit that came out. Where depending on the debuff that was inflicted to you, you got like attack, orb, or affinity boost. Where this guy's like, yeah, you can just get all of it, depending on what you have active. Okay, I like it. It's pretty good. Also works well with versus Kaido, by the way. You could use versus Kaido on this team. Because he's a driven unit, he's a strength unit. Damn. Dude, that's the other crazy thing. Because all these units are color captain and they boost 2 classes. There's so many good units you can use with these guys. -3 cooldown at the start as well. This guy's going to be speedy as hell. Okay. Super type. You must launch the special twice. That's a little difficult, depending on how he's built. Like, I mean, obviously if you're above 51%, you get the max cooldown. But then you gotta remember, you reduce your health by 50%, but you do get the max, so... Yeah, it's not a problem. It's easy. Convert all slots on the crew into matching. Okay, and then reduce burn by 3. This is a bit weird. This is good. Just full border matching slots, plus an attack boost, plus an orb boost, plus color affinity. And if you're below 50%, you get damage reduction. Not 50%, 25%. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like him. Like, honestly, this unit does seem a lot more fun than Luffy, but, like, you gotta remember, like, Luffy boosts these classes and colors, whereas Kid boosts these classes and colors, so... They're just different. They're just different in their own way. I think they're all exceptional units so far. And then his last tap must be 51% or less when they reach the final stage. So that's actually annoying, right? Because if you want to use his special ability on the last stage, you want him to be at max, right? You want to be above 51% to use his special so that you get the cooldown to launch twice so that you can get the multiple buffs. So I think that's a little annoying, right? That doesn't really work. Unless if you have some sort of way to heal? But it says sets the chain coefficient multiplier of the last character to attack at a 4.5 times and allows own attack to be dealt on all enemies. Dude, what? Oh my god. AoE normal attack with a 4.5 chain. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. I mean, if you're able to get this to work with everything, okay, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, kid's good. I think he's good. I don't know. Which one do I like better though? Let's read lore. Wait, where's lore? Is lore not here yet? Translators! Translators, where's lore? Godot, please. Godot, please. Where are you, man? Alright, here's the man. Trafalgar D. Water Lore. Dex, Slasher, Cerebral. Boost Dex, Cerebral, and Slasher by 5. HP by 1.3. Make Strength and Quick count as beneficial. And at the end of the turn, heal 0.5 for every perfect. I like it. I like it a lot. Strength and Dex counting as beneficial is really nice. And he's kind of similar to Luffy, where he like gives you the beneficial slot. But Luffy's just based on recovery. Whereas, like, Lore is, like, every perfect you hit, you heal 0.5 his recovery. Technically speaking, it's weird, because, like, if Luffy gets a recovery slot, it depends how high of a chance you land on those recovery slots for Luffy. But you are healing no matter what. You don't need a recovery slot to heal with Lore. Luffy's healing might be better. I don't know. Good counter effect, no problem there. Special, reduce one enemy's HP. Ugh, okay. By 10%. Changes own slot, including block, into Dex. And for 1 turn, boost Dex, Cerebral, and Slasher attack by 2.75, and increase damage taken for all enemies by 1.5, ignoring immunities. Yeah, so like, Lore doesn't do much with his special, but what it does is pretty broken to get an attack boost, a 2.75 attack boost nonetheless, right? A 2.75 boost to 3 types of units: Dex units, Cerebral units, and Slasher units, but you also get a free 1.5 guaranteed conditional on top of it. What? And this is crazy as well, right? Because not only are you getting like this ability to get, it's an essentially a 1.5 times damage boost for free. It ignores immunity buffs, but any other type of damage dealing effect you do to the enemy will also be increased by 1.5. So that means you could use like the Lore ability, and then like if you used a special that did damage, this is also increased by 1.5 times. It also means that this is also increased by 1.5 times, and it does AoE damage. Like, if you have some sort of way or ability to use them all together, which there isn't really an efficient way to use them all together, but, you know, if you did use them together, you could do some pretty cool stuff. Like, that's pretty cool. I like this. This is good. The super type is still not 100%. Alright, we'll read it anyway. So, the super type condition requires 1 of the supernova. That's not a problem. Okay, so Lore super type special heals 25% of the crew's max HP, which overheals. Yes, that was correct. And changes block orbs into matching. And locks the crew slots for 1 turn. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was. When I translated it, this is what I got. I don't... So, that's pretty good, actually. The healing is nice. And it allows you to overheal, which is nice. Block into matching, lock slots for 1 turn. So the problem with Lore is that he doesn't give your crew a lot of slots. It's just kind of like, it's all centered around Lore, because his special gives himself a slot. His super tight special changes block, which is nice. It's fine. It's not the best super tight special in the game. It's fine though. It's okay. But you remember, if you're running double Lore, that's just 2 25% heals whenever you want, which can overheal. Like, that's pretty useful, I think. And his last tap condition... Launch his special on the final stage, maybe, okay. Cuts enemies' HP by 20%. See, I didn't get this, but I'm pretty sure it's, depending on how much HP the enemy has, 20% of it is dealt as damage on top of your normal attacks. That's what I thought it was, but we'll see. Reduce all enemies' defense to 0 for 1 turn, and triples damage dealt to enemies inflicted... No way. No shot. No shot. No shot. No shot. Just a 3 times boost? No way. Hold up. What the hell? Yeah, he's just a 3 times boost on top of everything else, just in case if you wanted more damage. Okay, last tap says, adds 20% of the enemy's HP damage to the total value of the final damage. Yeah, so as I said, I think it's like, if the enemy has 100 million, you add 20 million on top of your attack. That's what I think it is. So whatever health the enemy has, you take 20% of it, and that gets added. That's what I think it is. Reduces defense of all enemies to 0 for 1 turn, and damages the enemy during defense 3 times in the last... Yeah, I legit think it's like a 3 times conditional versus defense down on his hit. And you can launch it when your HP is 25% or more in the final battle. Okay, so that would make sense with his super tight special. So if you're below 70%, you can launch the super tight special to give you a bit of health back. That's the way I think it is. So if you launch his super tight special with heal, you kill that boss, and you remember every time you hit a perfect, you're healing. So getting to 70% is not a problem. Plus, you get 20% of the enemy's HP on top of your damage, plus a 3 times conditional. But you gotta remember, you do have to remember, if the enemy has a full immunity buff, this does not happen. But you still get this. You still get this. In the situation where the enemy does not have a full immunity buff, you have a 2.75 attack, 1.5 increased damage taken, 20% of their health is added on top of the damage, and a 3 times conditional boost, all with a 5 times captain. Plus, when you launch his special, you're guaranteed to get him a matching slot. I think a lot of people are gonna, and the thing about it is as well, is that Lore's animations looked the best. So that's the breakdown of all these units, man. I don't know which one I like better. I think they're all fantastic units. It also comes down to what are the other rare recruits that are coming alongside, because we know that there's going to be Killer, there's going to be Jinbei, there's going to be Zoro. We don't know what they do yet. Plus, another thing as well, we don't know their potential abilities, we don't know what they do in Pirate Rumble. We only know just that their base information right now, because like if Kid has like reduced cooldown at the start of the fight as a potential ability, I mean, he probably doesn't have double special activation because his special basically does that. I would probably guess he has reduced cooldown, which would make him even crazier. Luffy probably has hunger. Law, I don't know, Law might have shitbind, we don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, considering the power of Driven right now, a lot of people are probably going to think Kid's probably the most valuable to have. Luffy does seem good though, because like, if you are lacking a good quick captain, this is easily the best quick captain in the game. But if you were lucky enough to pull Magellan when he came out, you probably don't need Luffy. You probably don't need Luffy. Because Magellan is also a really good quick super type unit. And then you got Law. Now remember, Dex is easily the worst color in the game right now. And this is easily the best Dex captain that we've ever had in the game. So I think this is... I think Law's probably the most valuable unit here. If you have Ace Akainu and you have Magellan, I don't know. Law's probably the most valuable unit. Because Dex sucks so bad. I don't know, man. They're all good. They're all good. You cannot say any of them are bad, because none of them are bad. They're all insane. Well, that's going to wrap up this video today. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. Man, this was a fun video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one today, and if you guys did, make sure to hit the like button. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, see you guys within the next video.